Well, good evening. Maybe somebody sent you this YouTube video or asked you to take a look at this Zoom about potentially looking at a home-based business, a part-time little business that you can do to build another income stream into your life. And there's all kinds of reasons why we need that extra income. It might be to get out of debt. It may be for extra cash flow. You may have kids in college and a bunch of student loans up and coming you're trying to get rid of. It may be that you're headed toward a retirement and don't have enough money adequately set aside to enjoy retirement the way you want to. But I will tell you, out of all the reasons to do the home-based business that you're about to see, the number one reason is that if you can work this business long enough to create a real business, it creates what's called residual income. And that's an income that continues coming even after you stop working at some point. So it's really a chance to have both time and money. It's very elusive in today's world. In 2025, there are a lot of people that make pretty good money, but they don't have much of a life to enjoy it. And there's plenty of people out there with plenty of time, but they just have no money at all to even move around, go grocery shopping, cook out with, gas in the car. So what we're going to show you tonight is a way part-time to start working towards having both time and money. Uh, Sarah, you're with us tonight as a special guest, and you're a unique guest because you are finishing up as we speak your PhD, which like less than 1% of the world has that. You're getting it in meteorology, and you really thought that was going to be your chosen career path. I don't think when you were working on that PhD, you'd even heard of network marketing or a home-based business. Tell us what changed for you.
I didn't honestly. So I started taking the drops, which is pictured there on the left-hand side, and I saw the potential and I got into the business and I was like, okay, I am actually making more money doing this than I would with my PhD in general. And having a global business such as this that I can do from anywhere in the world, that's what drew me in because I can go storm chase, I can do weather on the side, but just the fact that I can do this from anywhere, that's what literally brought me in.
And share the greatest thing about what everybody's about to see is we've got systems in place. And literally with Facebook or Instagram and Zooms or YouTube videos like you may be watching now, we can literally build this business from home and create this passive residual income.
Yeah, you can. Most definitely. And it's super easy.
And we're going to go over those systems at the end. Sarah is going to record actually some onboard trainings that are going to start coming up right after these presentations. So if you decide to get started, you'll know exactly how to do it. But just know that partner.co, the company that we're going to show you tonight, is doing well in excess of 300 million in annual revenue. We have zero debt. We are in momentum. The Better Business from Home magazine, you can Google it, has got us listed as one of the fastest growing companies in the world out of 7,000 companies. If you like to investigate, you can look us up on YouTube, on social media. We're partner.co everywhere. And just know that the way the business model works is that you pay $30 one time. So there's no financial capital needed. You may want to buy some products, some inventory. You'll see that at the end, but the business itself is 30 bucks. We live here at the beach in Florida, and I was just looking at some real estate earlier today. And to buy real estate through here, it's $1 million for the property. It's a $800,000 build out. So you're almost 2 million in before you ever put the customer in the front door of whatever you're going to be selling. If you're going to rent is like $5,000 a month for 1,000 square feet. So, I mean, you just got to have so much cash flow to break even. You got to find employees. Where our business model is $30, no upfront capital, no monthly overhead. Your business literally runs for free. And once you pay that $30, there's not even a renewal attached to it. It's a global opportunity. You're going to be able to build this business everywhere in the world. And you ask, what do we do or what do we sell? Well, when you pay that $30, you're getting a virtual nutrition store, and you're going to have the ability to sell some of the highest quality nutritional products that exist on planet Earth. Sarah, you've been around for a little bit now. What do you think about the doctors and the products?
The doctors are extremely trustworthy, and I say that coming from a doctoral background because I know all of our products have been thoroughly researched, and that's what also really caught my attention with the drops and all. As far as our products, hands down, absolute best. I've not had one single issue out of any of the products that I've tried.
And you started with the body balancing drops. What was your results when you tried these drops?
When I first started the drops, within 4 weeks, I was down 2 pant size, and 6 months in, I'm down 64 pounds.
And what about family members and other people? Have you had any trouble selling them on social media? Kind of talk us through your start.
Oh no. So actually, one day I was just golfing on a Sunday, enjoying the day, and sold 30 boxes of drops because it's literally the product is everybody wants it. It truly works, and showing that I'm a product of the product, these things I can't keep them in stock.
Yeah, and when you sell 30 boxes of drops like that, what kind of profit is that for you, Sarah?
$2,700. $2,700 profit.
So you'll see all of these before and after pictures as we're clicking through this, but you'll also see the business success too. Reese and Ashley, Reese runs a large shrimp company. Ashley's a nurse, and they've actually surpassed their traditional incomes and are now making more at Partner Co. part time than they were in their full time business. So Reese is slowly pulling away from his full time job to do this full time, and Ashley's already full time with us. Jerry and Allison you actually work with these guys, and they're serial entrepreneurs there in North Mississippi. I guess you've seen them be in business your whole life.
Oh yeah, from owning Dixie Net to fireworks stands, they've owned it all. I will say this company here makes them the most money.
Yeah, so I know you work with them. So they actually own a telephone company. They own this large flea market, and you're saying that this company, little part-time business for $30 makes them about as much as or more than those other businesses?
More, definitely more.
By the way, that's the drops. A lot of people do add in the Advantage. It really speeds up metabolism, energy, burns that fat around the belly, really exposes the abs. Have you had good success with the Advantage, Sarah?
I love the Advantage. Now I think my husband has had more results on the Advantage. He's done the Advantage and the 28-day body balance challenge and has lost 21 pounds in 28 days. I'm a little jealous.
And you know Dr. Crystal was using the drops, but she's a big advocate of our plant-based meal replacement shake. I know she drank that every day in her route, losing 167 pounds. But tell us a bit about her firsthand from your friendship.
So firsthand from just being friends with her, she's absolute the sweetest, and seeing her testimony was a huge inspiration. And I too love Pure Nourish. I know that you had mentioned about her talking about Pure Nourish. Pure Nourish does not have any whey. I'm highly allergic to whey protein, and this is plant-based protein, and it's absolutely amazing. She actually
Yeah,
sent me a recipe yesterday, Todd.
yeah. A lot of women will get like bloated stomachs, different things when they drink protein shakes, but not going to happen with this because it's got pre and post enzymes and all kind of great things in there. It's completely fortified with your vitamins and minerals. It's a total meal replacement, and it's plant protein, pea protein. We're going to mention two other products briefly. And if you are a man and you're a man here to do this business, not just lose weight, these two products are my favorite two products for middle-aged men. They really reset our life. The first one is called Renew. What it does through four pathways, two of which we have a patent on, is it helps us to naturally raise our human growth hormone. And if you're not familiar with what human growth hormone is, HGH for short, it is a male and a female's most important hormone, and it must be present for all cellular regeneration. The medical world calls it the fountain of youth, the longevity hormone, because the more we have of it, the better everything is, the better all cellular regeneration is. And there you see the normal graph. Sarah, you're still young. You're in your 30s. I'm in my mid 50s now. So if you're not paying attention in your mid 50s, you're going to look up and be in your mid 60s and aging 125 times faster than a 12-year-old does. And I don't think any of us want to end up in that position.
Definitely not. And that's why I take Renew every single night. And I kid you not, I sleep so good. I sleep like a baby when I take it.
So that's the number one thing you felt from it at your age, Sarah, is just better sleep.
Oh, yes.
And you're going to see better body composition. You're going to have better libido, better, thicker hair, better bone density, and not to include all the blood markers too. If you do go get blood work and stuff done, a lot of those markers begin to change in a right direction also as HGH begins to rise. You'll see Ernest there. He is a 70-year-old. You see between the drops and Renew, the transformation that he had. Cindy in her mid 50s, same exact thing. She says the Renew just resets her body. And then Tad, also in his mid 50s, saying that Renew is just a really, really great recovery product for him, helping his body recover at night after his intense workouts there in the gym as a football coach. And then the last product, and I love this in correlation with the Renew, is called MOA, and it's 36 of the world's best superfoods in a little liquid pouch. You can see just from the list of the superfoods, the cellular nutrition that's involved. So from a health standpoint, it is unbelievably healthy for you. It's going to get you great cellular nutrition. However, the reason that it's viral and everybody loves it is 11 of these superfoods plus some of the medicinal mushrooms, to include the lion's mane, really reduce inflammation in the body. So anything that hurt generally feels a little better. Are you on the MOA, Sarah?
Yes, I actually do. Matter of fact, just walked 2 miles and I'm going to be chugging 3 MOAs. That way I'm not super inflamed and hurting.
So you see Linda's ankles there on the drops and MOA, the swelling that came out in just a couple of weeks. This is actually a sprained ankle that took 3 MOA before you went to bed, and then that was the next morning. It's really going to dry up eczema and psoriasis most of the time. Some people rub it on there, some people just drink it, but big, big benefits. Gout, fibromyalgia, carpal tunnel. This is rheumatoid arthritis here. You can see Miss Deborah's legs and the swelling that came out of her thighs in about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, 20 days there of being on it. And it's really, really, really good for recovery after athletic performance. The guy there on the left is the current starter at right guard for the Kansas City Chiefs, and the guy on the right was a former defensive end for the Philadelphia Eagles. Both love the MOA, have been on it for a number of years. So as we come to the end from a business standpoint, we sell these products. So if you are here tonight, you're welcome to just buy the products as a retail customer. We're nothing more from a business standpoint than a virtual nutrition store. But the reason we wanted you here is because you can pay your $30 one time and you can buy your virtual nutrition store. So Sarah, you've spent who knows how much money, a decade of your life working on your PhD. Who would have known for 30 bucks you could own your own business?
I wish I would have known $200,000 beforehand.
So one of the reasons I'm full time in network marketing is this industry allowed me to pay off some student loans. It's what really caught my attention. So just know when you pay that $29.95, you will need to qualify your business with a starter pack. You need at least what we call 200 points of product, whether that be Canada, Australia, Europe, or here. It's all the same everywhere in the world as far as points are concerned, but 200 points of some kind. And then as quickly as possible, you want to get to top pay, which we call ultimate. That locks in 30% upfront money for life. That simply means when you find other brand partners, meaning people that want to pay $30 and build a business, that if you're activated, you'll make 15% of what that person begins to buy or sell. But if you get to top pay, meaning you move 1,500 points of product through your business personally, selling product, buying product, however you want to do it, when you get to top pay, you now make 30% on the same transaction, twice the money, plus it unlocks matching check for life. Couple of great ways to do it. So Sarah, I think you started with a 4-pack.
I did, and I actually sold 3 boxes of drops, and I was able to keep my fourth one for myself.
How long did it take you to do that?
Oh, literally 2 days.
And then did you upgrade to a 10-pack after that or a 30-pack?
I went to a 10-pack, well, as soon as I sold the 4-pack or the 3, and I kept one myself. But then it was like 3 weeks in, I had to go get the 30-pack, which I mean, again, I was on the golf course just playing golf, and they were just selling like hotcakes.
So you sold all, how long did it take you to sell all 30?
Honestly, within an hour.
So in that hour of that posting on the golf course and returning those messages, you made approximately $2,700 in profit. That's
Yes,
the
sir.
retail side of things.
Oh yeah, and all I was doing just posting.
You can also, if you don't want to sell the drops that you're about to see, If you're a man and you just want to get in and get in the business, you can do 2 boxes of Moa and 2 boxes of Renew. It's $349, but it's still that same 200 points and will qualify your business. And if you want to go ultimate, you can do 888. You can do 8 boxes of Moa, 8 boxes of Renew, and 8 boxes of Body Bounce and Drops. It's actually the least expensive way to go ultimate. You can do it for $19.99. So, Sarah, real quick as we come to the end, when a person joins us, we obviously can reach out to people. We can share this with whomever we want to. It's kind of how I built my business. But there's this system that we have now that you're going to be doing a lot of training on. We call it onboarding. But to do that, we download a little app on a person's phone called Boards. Would you mind walking us through that real quick, how it all works?
Yeah, of course. It's both on iPhone and Android. You just download this one app. We upload all of our system information in it. So you make posts starting at 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. We have the post for you. We have both the text and the photo. All you simply have to do is just copy and paste. We also have questions that people are going to ask you, plus the answers to those questions. Again, it's just as simple as copy and paste in those. So it's a done for you system, and it's super easy.
And when you do start selling those body balance and drops with the scripts that'll be in this Boards app, and we're going to get you trained on how to do that if you don't know how, or the person that asked you to look at this will. There are different groups out there. There's multiple groups, so it doesn't matter which one you use. The one that I recommend is called Partners in Health. This is when you sell a box of drops, it's really good to get your customer inside of this group. That way they're well taken care of. They can see questions answered. They're a part of a community. They have some accountability in there. They'll have lives they can watch. It's just a really good process. And then other people will be talking about other products, so they'll start getting exposed to more and more. And then either by following up with that customer within a couple of days and seeing if they want to become a brand partner and get a discount or save money or make money, or we can reach out to people directly. We want to build a team of people selling around the world. This is where we started, and that's the residual income, where you get an override commission on your team sales. And we want to build a big team. We want, to help you get a few people started and help them get a few people started and look up one day and help you grow your team to thousands of people around the world that are selling nutritional products via their virtual website or their social media to other people. And you're getting an override commission, and that's going to create time freedom for you. It's going to create a residual income. It's going to create a passive income that you can use to do the things that you want to do to get yourself out of debt, to shore up that retirement where you can retire and go enjoy the world where you want to, be able to take care of kids. Sarah, I think we just found a new why for you, and that's to pay off a $200,000 student loan working on your PhD.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So we're going to bring this to the end. We're not going to cover the pay plan today, although there are pay plan recordings out there. So if you do want to understand how you get paid as that team begins to grow out, a person can send you the pay plan. But just get back with the person that sent you this video to watch. And if you decide to get started, they'll help you get started. They'll get you the onboarding, show you how to use those boards, and show you the pay plan and show you how you're going to get paid to build that team around the world. And everybody out there be blessed. Thank you, Sarah.
Of course. Thank you for having me. Have a great night, everyone.